Welcome to the News Insider Show. I'm JP Hervis. This is Gary Widom. Let's get into our topic. According to Politico, the Washington Post is going to add roughly 60 new positions, increasing its workforce by 8%. How can they do it? Well, because of positive revenue, of course. The Post has seen a 75% increase in new subscribers. The Post says it's focused on best practices in using Kindle, smartphone apps, Facebook, other digital mediums to get its content out. Now,
really smart stuff if you think about it.
Now, you got to hear, though, at the heart of the investment for 2017, mobile video, expanding the breaking news team, and the rapid response investigation team. There's a lot there to consume. Go for it, Gary.
That's pretty interesting, the rapid response investigation team. I like the idea of that rapid response from what we saw from the article talking about what the Washington Post is going to do. That's fantastic. They're going to get things out with the speed and efficiency of the internet.
And I remember being out in the field working at a TV news station as a reporter, and when really newspapers started saying we need to get on this internet, we're talking mid-2000s.
I remember.
And the reporters had to get used to just getting 4 or 5 basic facts at a breaking news scene and just getting it to their editors so they can get it up online now. And I thought that hurt the news business, or especially newspapers, because newspapers traditionally do better long-form investigative journalism.
Yeah.
So they had to move back, and this is a good sign of them maybe moving forward and being who they are.
It's interesting you talking about that, because I remember this was probably back in 2003, 2004. I was at a story, and I was in a small market at that time, so a one-man band. There's a newspaper photographer there. He's taking pictures. He's doing what he was normally going to do. It was just going to be a little blurb. It was about, giving blood. He gets into his car. He hooks up his laptop, dumps the pictures from the camera into the laptop. And keep in mind, this is 2004, so I still got a cell phone that's not flip, it's not a flip phone, it's not a smartphone, it's got numbers and a tiny screen. And he uploads the pictures back to the newspaper.
Right.
They have that story online, and I'm going, oh wait, I'm driving back to the bureau to edit my piece that's going to air at 5 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. I mean, I read their story online an hour before mine was going to air. So that's fantastic news if you think about it, that they're morphing into more of just I did an expose that took me 6 months to do. They're doing it with the speed and efficiency of the internet.
And as you guys may know by now, this show is in part about protecting journalism and reminding people the need for it. And I thought that because newspapers had to catch up to the speed of a lot of local news and 24-hour news, they had to kind of get out of their roots and jump into that, and we lost good journalism from it, I think.
Right.
But the idea of the rapid response investigation team, I credit the Washington Post because it's an understanding of today's consumer audience. Because this is a message to the general public, this is a conflict that the news business has been having for a long time. We need to get it out now because the consumer's attention span is shorter, and Pew Research studies have all shown now that the vast majority of consumption of any media and people online now happens on the phone. So everything's now, quick, short. Investigative journalism has never been about now, quick, short. So a rapid response idea where maybe some type of investigative story can be 24, 48 hours, and then you roll with it, and then also have long form, is a model that I think could and should be replicated across the board.
Well, and the other thing too that you fail to see till you hear about the story about adding all of these journalists is you can do things fast, but you need a few people to do it really
That's
fast.
A great point.
And to know that it's going to be accurate and it's going to be a well-told story. I mean, those types of things. You can send a one-man band out somewhere. You can shoot a story in an hour, and you can have it written and edited and put on TV an hour later, or even less. Is it going to have the same quality as an investigative piece? No, probably not. So that to me is fantastic.
What we know in the news business is, once again, because of the need for speed nowadays, we know, and this is a frustration across the board, that the quality of storytelling and certainly the quality of journalism has gone downhill because that management and the suits have told us out in the field, you got to get it out there and you got to get it fast. Oh, by the way, get it accurate. And speed does not lend itself well to quality storytelling and quality journalism.
Not by a 1 or 2 man person. It's good, but it's not investigative. I mean,
Right.
When was the last time you saw an investigative reporter go out and do a story and turn it in 2 hours? Not an investigative piece.
Never.
Right, exactly.
Once again, we applaud the Washington Post for this. I really hope that management at newsrooms across the country, both TV and magazines and newspapers, see this and think about it. But one of the key words here, and this is kind of the business owner side of me now, is in the news business for a long time, it's a lot of news people who have owned the business and maybe do not have the entrepreneurial mindset. At the end of the day, if you believe in the product that you're putting out there, you must invest into it. And there's nothing more powerful in a newsroom than good journalists.
Right.
So
and that,
they
that means investing in people.
Right. They have to.
Right.
They know if they're going to have a rapid response investigative team and more breaking news team,
right.
they've got to invest in people. So once again, I applaud it. I hope a lot of people in the news business hear about it, see it, talk about it, and really think, am I going to write a check and do journalism, or am I going to do the infotainment that opens the news business up to the amount of vitriol it's receiving now for being fake news and dishonest and all this other stuff that people like you and I hate to read and see.
And there's one last thing, because we don't want to make this a video that's going to last forever. This is online for
rapid response.
Right. I was going to say this is online. Right? It's online. Right. Okay. That's fantastic news that you have a newspaper, a traditionally newspaper that obviously found a way to bring in revenue, which means they're bringing in more people to do that. So, you hear everyone say, "Oh, news is dying. News is dying." No, people want information.
They want good stories.
Right. There's just, how do they want this information? Obviously online, give it to me now. And the flip side is, we're adding jobs. That's the biggest thing. So there is a want for this type of information.
More real journalists, less fake news. We want to hear what you think about it. Once again, if you're a journalist and want to release something confidential to us, you can certainly email us or send us a private message. If you just want to comment about it or come up with a topic of discussion for future episodes, contact us.
And we definitely want to hear from consumers, people outside of the business. Tell us what you like, what you dislike. Ask us why something happens. You never know, it might pop up as a topic here, and it'll be something that we talk about. And then also, keep in mind that comments section, you might get other industry professionals that will give you more insight, because just like this video, we only have so much time, and there's only so much space.
We don't have a guy that says wrap it up in the background.
I think that's you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to run back
You're
there and say wrap it. Thanks for watching.
Remember, share. Thank you.